Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Rosian Campbell. We're going to do something a bit different today. So we're going to play this game called We Are Not Strangers. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but I've just recently come across it. And not only do I have the original, I also have a couples edition. But today we're going to play the original. So this is what the box looks like. The back says, do you really know your best friend? How well do you know your mother, sister, or anyone else close to you? What's it called? We're Not Strangers. We're Not Strangers is a purpose-driven card game, 3 carefully crafted levels that allow you to create meaningful connections with friends, family, significant other, and even a complete stranger. You ready? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so when you open the box, it says inside we're all the same. Absolutely love that. Then you have a note from the creator. It's very cute and well thought out. So obviously you have different levels. You see 1, 2, and 3. I'll just read the levels out to you real quick. Level 2 is for connection. Level 3 is for reflection. And it doesn't really say, but level 1 I'm assuming is the big deeper cards, because it actually doesn't. Oh no. Level 1, each player reads a question aloud and every participant answers the question. Okay, well, I'm playing this by myself because I feel like, why not? I haven't opened these yet, so I'm just going to open these out real quick. But I've heard and seen some of the questions and I was like, oh, I want to do this. So here, level 1, perception. There's one that I read. This is it. Let go of your attachment to the outcome. Whew. That's level 1. That's a bit deep. And then level 2, describe your perfect day. Oh my God. Let me just open these first and then we'll get into it. I just thought this would be fun to play. Why not? Just open these all up. Struggling to open this one. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, that one's a good one. Do you believe everyone has a calling? If so, do you think you found mine? That's a good one. Okay. Right. You've got all the cards in the little box. And we're going to choose one. I'm going to start from level 1 because I don't want it to be that deep. Okay. We've got one. It's a wild card. Okay, no. It's a wild card. And I don't have anyone to play this with, so I don't know who I'm going to do that wild card with. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how messy do you think my car is? Well, first, I don't have a car. I don't have a car, so let's get rid of that. But if I was to answer the question, when I did have a car, my car was never messy. My car was very much clean. Very much clean. That's a wild card. Can't do that. Oh my God, I need some friends. I need some friends to play this with. So I was just picking up bare wild cards. Okay. As a child, what do you think I wanted to be? When I was a kid, I really wanted to be an FBI agent and nothing else. Like I didn't want to be anything else. I wanted to be an FBI and that was it. I was done, set. I was going to be an FBI agent. I kid you not. Yeah, I had no other aspirations but to be an FBI agent. So that answers that. Finish the sentence. Just by looking at you, I'd think that you've done pretty well. I'm talking about myself in regards to myself because obviously it's only me playing. I feel like I've done pretty well. I'm doing pretty well in life and I couldn't be any more proud of me than I am with me. So yeah. Describe your perfect day. My perfect day would to be going on a holiday somewhere hot. I hate cold holidays. If you guys saw my New York vlog, I was miserable. But my perfect day would be abroad, somewhere hot, trying new foods on the beach, in the water, relaxing, reading a book, playing some good music. Ugh, eating, I love to eat, that would be my perfect day. I'm gonna go to level 2 and see what that entails. When you're asked how you are, how often do you really... Oh, sorry, hold on. When you're asked how you are, how often do you answer truthfully? I'd say 50-50. I think it really depends on how I feel. Like, if I'm in a shit mood, I won't tell you. I would keep it to myself and fake it that I'm happy when I'm really not. I'm really miserable. But I'd say 50-50. I think it depends on the situation that I'm in and the mood. So 50-50. Let's see what else is in here. How can you become a better person? Oh my God. I love this because right now I've been saying that I really need to work on becoming a better person. Now, saying that, I'm not a bad person. I just believe I can be better and everyone can be a better version of who they are now. So I'd say in regards to me as a person right now, I'd say I'm a solid 6-7. Oh my God, not 6-7. A solid 6-7. That is me being really humble. I wouldn't say I'm a 10 because there's like some things that I could fix, but I just, right now I'm in my era of becoming a better person. Like I said, like there's small things that I do that I don't really agree with. So like I go on a tangent about myself sometimes because I'm just so excited in where I am in my life currently. So then I kind of disregard the other person that I'm talking to, or not really ask much about them or their day or how they feel or their life. And I don't like that because I'm not like that as a person. I just feel like sometimes I get caught up in the excitement that I forget to ask about the other person. And small things, I've spoke about this before in a previous video, like small things like I would forget my manners. I'm big on manners. I forget my manners. I forget to say please and thank you. And it's just like, sometimes I'm too much in the moment that small things slip, and I don't like that. So yeah, this year I'm really working on becoming a better person. I say this all the time. I feel like every day you can work to become a better person. You're never really 100%. So I love that card because I am working to be a better person. I am a good person, but I can be better. What lessons took you the longest to unlearn? I feel like in regards to this question, I would say being kind to people who didn't really need kindness. And I'm not even going to touch on that too much, but that's what I have to say. Being kind to people who didn't really need kindness. I feel like it took a while for me to unlearn that. It took a long time for me to unlearn that because some people don't deserve kindness. And even though you should always be kind and not, not seduce yourself to their bad behavior, some people don't deserve kindness. And yeah, I'm not even going to touch on that too much. Okay, we already answered that one. Let's find another one. These questions are quite good. I'm not gonna lie. When was the last time you surprised yourself? When I secured my new job position, I was shocked. I was convinced I wasn't gonna get the job. I don't know why. Maybe because when I first applied for the job, I didn't get it. So I was convinced that I wasn't gonna get it. So I really surprised myself. And I surprised myself because I'm on a higher and bigger pay grade. Who would have thought? The pay grade that I'm on now, who would have thought? Okay, that's a wild card. Maybe we should go to level 3. See what's in level 3. Because we've done a bit of level 1 and level 2. Level 3 is reflection. Oh, God. Okay, that's a wild card. I definitely have to play this with someone. I think that will spice things up. Oh, that's a wild card as well. What's going on? They're wild cards. Based on what you've learned about me, what book would you recommend I read? Okay, so I'm talking to myself. So what I know about myself, what book would I recommend to read? The Housewife. Only because I've seen the movie. And I watched the movie because I don't really normally watch the movies first before I've read the book, but I had a feeling that it was going to come out of cinema soon, so I watched the movie and didn't read the book. So I would recommend myself to go read The Housewife. If you could prescribe me one thing to do for the rest of this month, what would it be and why? Prescribe. If you could prescribe me one thing to do for the rest of the month, prescribe is a wild word, because what does that mean? If you could prescribe me one thing to do for the rest of the month, what would it be and why? I'd say go out of my way to get to know people and help people more. I feel like helping people, I like to help people in general. Like, I'm a very giving and helpful person, but I feel like as of recently, I haven't been doing that as much, and I don't know why. I feel like I need to go back to that and help others, even if it's a small thing. Like, if I see someone who needs help, offer my assistance. If I'm in a drive-through, which I haven't been to in a while, pay for someone's food behind me. Little small things like that. You could really make someone's day. You never know. So yeah, I think that's what I would do for the month. What has this conversation taught yourself about yourself? That there's a lot of things to know about me. Hold on, let me reread that because I think I read that wrong. What has this conversation taught yourself about yourself? What have I learned about myself? I've learned that I'm a very caring, supportive, loving, just all-round being. I feel like sometimes it can be used against me, or sometimes people take advantage of that, but that's not gonna necessarily change who I am. Obviously, I will like distance myself from them kind of people, but I just feel like because not everyone is good doesn't mean that I need to alter myself too tough, if that makes sense. I haven't really learned anything about myself. I just know who I am. I feel like in regards of learning things about myself, I feel like it would be in the regards of figuring out what I like, trying new fragrances, trying new foods, that kind of aspect. Other than that, like my characteristics, I don't need to learn anything because I know who I am. I hope that answers that question. I think we're going to do 2 more cards and we can wrap it up because there's so many wild cards in here that I definitely need to play this with someone. Okay, I picked that card up 3 times already. Let's see. Do I remind you of anyone? I think it's safe to say that I remind myself of Rihanna. Does that make sense? I remind myself of Rihanna. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. I remind myself of Rihanna because obviously we're twins and she's very much like me and it's a bit scary sometimes. I think I failed to realize that me and Rihanna are very similar, and because I don't live with her anymore, sometimes like when I'm around her and she does certain things, I'm like, this girl's just like me. It's so weird. It's so weird. Okay, finish the sentences. Strangers would describe me as, only I know that I am. Strangers would describe me as, I'd say, really happy and bubbly. And only I would describe myself, or only I know that I am miserable sometimes. And it's not even intentional. Sometimes I just wake up and I'm miserable. But like I said, sometimes with me, I feel like if you genuinely know me, you'd know that sometimes I can't hide how I feel. Like sometimes I'd be miserable. I'd be sad. And more time I don't even know why I'm sad. I'd just be sad. But like people won't see that unless like I show it, or unless I tell you, or unless like you really know me. Whew, boy, we're not even gonna get into that. But yeah, as much as I express myself, I don't really express myself. I'd rather just keep that shit to myself. All right, let's do one more card. Maybe 3. Let's do a reflection card. I like the reflection cards. Okay, 2 wild cards. We can't do those. Come on, give me a good card. Let's wrap this game up in a good way. We've done that one already. Oh my god. I just want a good card to wrap up the game with. When in this game, did you feel the most connected to me? Yes, I'm always connected to me. Wow, that wraps up this card game. Obviously, I need to play this game with some friends. I feel like it'll be more juicy. I feel like in regards to my friends, I know them. I feel like I don't know them well enough, and this would be a great game to play with them. Yeah, I just really want to become a better person, spend more time with my friends and family. Definitely need to play this with my friends because I feel like we all just need to reconnect. As much as I love my friends and they're always there when I need them, I just feel like I need to get to know my friends again because I just feel like they're strangers sometimes, and that's not because of them, that's because of me. I can be going ghost sometimes. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you guys really like this card game, it's called We Are Not Strangers. We Are Not Really Strangers, sorry. I got this from Urban Outfitters. They do have another one, couples edition. I don't know if there's another one. No, I think there's only 2. Let me show you the other one. So this is the other one. This is the couples edition. This box is real dirty. Ew. And the back says, what's more romantic than being understood? So yeah, maybe me and my partner will play that another time. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.